Hey guys, sorry, bit of rubbish on my mat. How are we? We're going to do I called it cooling Pilates session today. I'm trying to make these workouts, if you're joining live, as in doing them the week that they're being recorded, weather appropriate, because it is very hot at the moment. So I would love it if you could definitely go barefoot for this one. Don't wear socks, okay? That will cool you down immediately. If you can and you want to, take this outside in the shade, be my guest. Otherwise, feel free to put fans on, whatever you need to do. It's cooling because we're going to take things really nice and slow, lots of lovely stretches in there. Still a nice workout, so we'll still be kind of using some of our challenging Pilates principles, but just all going to take it down a notch, which will be very nice. So, to begin with, if we can come into our setup, that would be lovely. Stand on your mat, sides of the feet are touching, your thighs are touching, guys. Lengthen up all the way from your feet up through the legs, just lift the kneecap slightly, lifting up into the hips as we come up to our midline, just gently hug that belly button in. Good, come up, give the shoulders a little roll and pull down your back. And then travelling up, lengthening up, just standing nice and tall for me. We're going to come into a really slow little rock. So keep the sides of the feet together. We're just going to rock back and forth. It's a really small little movement. It will just start to kind of wake up our stabilising muscles a little bit here. Good. Maybe you want to take it into a little circle. It's tough with the feet together. Looks like nothing. If you don't love that sensation, if it makes you feel a bit kind of seasicky, then feel free to not do that bit and just concentrate on standing tall. And then bring yourself back to centre, so you're not leaning too far forwards, too far back. Keep the heels pinned together, but turn your toes out to the corner of the mat. Feel that little squeeze that comes into the glutes. Rock up onto your tiptoes and gently lower your heels back down. And let's just give a little pedal through here. So a little stretch out through the base of your feet. Good, starting to get those joints moving a little bit more. So ankles, knees, and hips. And then we'll come up into a rock onto our tiptoes and we'll lower back down. All the while staying nice and tall, okay? So we're not trying to tip forwards or look down to our feet and see what we're doing. We know what we're doing. You can just continue to look straight ahead for me. Good, let's do one more here. Perfect stuff. Lower the heels back down, pick up the toes, give them a little wriggle. Good. And then release them back down. Big toe, middle toe, small toe, heels all in contact with your mat. I'd like you to take your chin down to your chest. So still standing tall. Just imagine that I'm standing behind you with my hands placed on your shoulders, pressing them down. Feel that stretch through the back of your neck. And then you can tilt your chin and take it up to the ceiling, or if you're outside, up to the sky. Feel that lovely stretch down through the front of your neck. Good, release, come back to centre. Let's turn and face over the right shoulder. And then back through centre and over the left shoulder. Dropping chin to chest and just sweeping your chin across your collarbone from side to side, coming into these little half circles. Just noticing how that feels. See if you've got any little grinds or creaks that you want to just ease out here. And if you want to close off your eyes, you can. And if you want to take this into a full circle around, if that feels good, then absolutely do. Again, just noticing if there's anywhere that feels a little tighter, maybe you want to stick with it and hold. Or you just want to continue those circles. If you are, just make sure you come around in both directions. Good, and then coming back to centre. I want you to take a nice deep inhale. As you do so, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And then a nice deep exhale out, sigh it out and shrug your shoulders away. So we inhale up. And we exhale, sigh it away. Do this a few times for me. Just getting rid of the tension. As you drop your shoulders, just try to allow your mind to release any tension too, okay? We'll do that one more. Good, and then just give your hands, your arms a little shake out, maybe get those legs moving a little bit again. Perfect, we're going to bring yourself to the end of your mat. We're going to tap the chin to the chest. Slowly take your shoulders up towards your ears. Start scooping the tops of your shoulders forward, pulling your belly button in as if you're rounding your top half of your body over a ball. And then just come to whatever point you want to. Try and keep the legs straight. Take them into your little half roll down. Give your neck a little shake out, your head a little shake out. Maybe your arms want to shake or sway. When you're ready, you're going to continue that roll down. So soften through the knees if you need to bring those fingertips to the floor. We're going to walk it forwards. We're going to sink to all fours, unhook your toes, press back into child's pose. Relax down into this. Take a nice deep breath here. In through the nose and then out through the mouth. On your next exhale, press yourself up to all fours. Beautiful stuff. We're going to take the right leg away from us. And then the left arm coming into our Superman. Good. Holding here. And then I want you to replace the hand, replace the knee, do the same on the opposite side. Starting to find our balance. We hold. Good, we return the hand, we return the knee. Take a nice spinal stretch here, so come into some cat-cows. You know the score here. You can use this with your breath, the breath on each move. Good. And then coming back to all fours. Just flatten out that back, gently lift that belly button away from your mat. You're going to take your right leg, you're going to sit up the outside of your body, tucking the knee into your armpit, making sure that your foot and your hand are touching right close next to each other. And then that right hand is going to turn, twist and open up to the sky. Feel that nice stretch through the front of your chest. Holding here with the knee down to the ground, or if you want a more challenging option, flex the toes on that back leg and press off, pushing back into your heel. Just turn your gaze in the direction of that outstretched hand. We hold here. Good. When you're ready, sink the knee, return the hand, step that leg back, press back into child's pose. Just take a release through the wrists. And then exhale, press back to all fours. Same side, we're going to step that right leg back in again, tucking that knee into the armpit. This time it's the left hand that's going to turn, twist and open it up. A more wobbly side, taking away one of those supports at the front if you want to. Press off that back leg, you can. Don't be surprised if you get a little wobble, that's absolutely fine. Good, really ground in through that supporting foot and those toes at the back. And then when you're ready, return the hand, return the knee, step that leg back, and again, just press into child's pose or whatever kind of a stretch or release you want here. Good, exhale up to all fours. Just reset slightly, so make sure your knees come back under your hips and your wrists back underneath your shoulders. We're going to flex both toes. We're going to press up into our little bear hover. Nice flat back. We're just going to hold. Keep breathing through. Here, 2 and 1. Release the knees. And then take it into cat-cow for me. Should be feeling good here, guys. Hopefully nothing that's generating too much heat. We're not going to hold any one pose for any length of time and allow our internal body temperature to get any higher than it already is. So we're going to do the same on the opposite side now, stepping the left leg up. Feel free to kind of use your hand if you need to manipulate it and get it into position. It doesn't need to be in one swift movement. And then that left hand turns, twists and opens up to the sky. Feel that lovely stretch through the front of your chest. Again, option to stay on your knee here or to press back off of that leg. Good, when you're ready, you can release. Step that leg back, come into your stretch. And again, re-find that all-four position. Same side, so the left leg again. This time it's the right arm that turns, twists, and opens up. Again, option to press off that back leg. Breathe through. Good. And then when you're ready, bring that hand, knee, everything down. We're going to swivel around to sitting. Okay, so take a moment, let's swivel this way. Come around, give your shoulders a little roll through, give your wrists a little roll through if you need to. And we're going to sit up nice and tall. So just as we found the length through our spine when we were setting up and standing, exactly the same here. So try not to curve in on yourself, lean forwards too far. Nice and tall for me. Knees are bent, heels are flat on the floor. We're going to take the arms forwards. Palms are facing in towards each other. Shoulders dropped away from the ears. Good. We're going to roll back to find your biting point. The point where you can feel your abdominals kicking in and that you feel that you can kind of hang out here just for a moment. We're going to come in here. We're going to hold. Good. Then we're going to come forward with a little reach. And then we're going to drive it back into our bow and arrow. Opposite elbow, driving down. Either just into the twist, okay? Or intensify it by taking that elbow lower down. Good. Just keep alternating through. As I said, we don't want to go particularly speedy here. Nice, smooth, controlled movements. Let's do one more on each side. Good. Return to sitting nice and tall. Take your arms, cross them over each other again. Draw your shoulders down. And let's just take it into a little seated spinal twist here. Oh, how lovely is that? Good. Release, take the legs long, come into a forward fold, either just reaching down. If you're not feeling particularly flexible today, just even resting with your hands on your shins, or you can try and reach forwards to your toes, or lower your chest down towards your thighs as far as feels good for you. And then when you're ready, release, come back into that seating position. So slide your heels back in towards you, arms come out, palms facing forwards. Again, we roll back to find that biting point. That belly button draws and leads us down. We hold. And then from here, we're going to add in an alternate heel lift. Good. Perfect. You can come further back, then you'll find the point where you just feel like, yes, I've got abs. They are there. They are working for me. Good. Keep breathing through. For 2 and 1. Exhale forward. Bring the arms up, overhead, and then draw your elbows down towards your waist. So you're sitting nice and tall here. It's really hard to slouch and have bad posture from this position. So draw those elbows down. Keep the energy traveling all the way up to your fingertips. Beautiful. 2 and 1. Exhale forwards. Take it into your forwards fold. That stretch. Good. And then release back up to sitting. One more set from seated like this. Then we're going to come down onto our backs, guys. So again, roll it up. Pull that belly button in. Find your spot here. And then we're going to add in a nice wide arm. Tap down just behind us. And you can allow your gaze to travel with your arm here. Keep those arms straight. We're going to start with singles. And then I'm going to give you the option. You can either keep going here with singles, or you can take it into doubles. Big big wide chest stretch. You feel those abs? Yes, we can. Exhale out. Inhale back in. For 4, 3. Good. Let's do 2 and 1. Release, and then this time you can roll all the way down onto your mat. Feel free to use your hands to guide you down. I want you to come into a big full body stretch, so lengthen yourself out. Oh, good. Point those toes, reach those fingers as far away from you as you can. Good. Exhale, allow your arms to come out wide at chest, kind of in line with your chest. Just feel that nice stretch through the chest. Slowly slide your heels back in towards your bottom and allow your knees to just roll down to the right hand side. Try and keep your shoulder blades engaged with the mat. Just come down as far as they want to, don't force them. And hold here. When you're ready, bring those knees back up to centre. Keep the arms wide and roll the knees across to the left. If you want to turn and face over your right shoulder here, you can. Or should we just stay here? Or should we come back through centre? Take your left leg long. Bring your right knee in towards your body. Use your hands to just guide it in towards your chest. If you want to lift the shoulders here and come up into a bit more of a squeeze, you can. Give that ankle a little roll through. Good, and then release and switch sides. Beautiful stuff. Exhale, take the legs long. Put the arms back up overhead. I want us to finish off just lying here in this nice long full body stretch. We never get the chance to just really elongate. Lengthen everything out. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 3, 2, 1, and exhale out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Guys, if you've got an extra little moment to just enjoy lying down there or coming into any other stretches that your body is telling you you need to do, then please do. I'm going to leave you there. You might need to get up at some point, but if you don't, enjoy that stretch. Thank you for joining me. I hope that that wasn't too hot and bothersome for you and that you are feeling stretched and strong. Guys, thank you for joining me, and I will see you all on the next one. Take care.